Say how y'all doing today? How are you doing today? Y'all already know it is your favorite rapper, the best film writer and director in St. Louis. Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood music artist, number one bestseller, Business of the Year recipient award winner. Lacey G. So the turn, I need some more accolades. I need some more. But right here, this is my new podcast, the first episode of the new podcast, Lacey Unleashed podcast. Now, this is different from y'all already know I got my listen to Lacey's up in there. It's where I give advice and all this type of stuff about, life stuff that I've been going through or that, that anybody can relate to and all that type of stuff. Y'all know I got UnCensor The Conversation Podcast, but this right here is Lacey Unleashed Podcast, where it's no filter. It's just like UnCensor The Conversation Podcast, but y'all get my point of view right here. It's rough, rugged, and raw. I don't get no holds bars right here. Because, a lot of people always hit me up and they be like, yo, we want you to give your answers on your panel podcast because y'all know I'll be the moderator right there. But this is where y'all finna get it in from now on. Lacey Unleashed, man. Lacey Unleashed, the podcast. That's what y'all finna get right now. So we finna get into this topic, I'm gonna be talking about a lot of topics, relationships, current events, and all this type of stuff. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of Lacey Unleashed, and y'all get the unfiltered version right here. No hose bars. The amp. This ain't the cool laid back listen to Lacey where it's like, well, I do this. And, no, I mean, y'all finna get this Lacey Unleashed right now. So the first topic that I'm going to talk about on this podcast today, and if y'all have any other topics when y'all watch this back, if y'all have any other topics that y'all want me to discuss or talk about, make sure y'all inbox me or whatever, wherever platform you own, and I will get to your topics. If you're on YouTube right now, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know I'm building the channel up brick by brick. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel, though. I need y'all to subscribe. So let me get to the topic on today's podcast because, I'm only going to do one topic of podcast, but I'm going to do many of them for you. So I might do 2 a day. I might do once a day. You never know. So this topic right here was a question people always want me to ask. I even asked it at our live audience podcast before. And it is, should couples be social media friends? This has always been a question of debate, a hot topic, all this type of people want to know what is my answer. What is G Soldier's answer on this? Should couples be social media friends? This is my reply to all it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think social media has been a great thing, but it also has been a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? As social media becomes more and more, as social media become more and more current and more advanced and everything, you're getting how to do this type of stuff, AIs and all this, chilling with people in the virtual world. My answer to that question, though, but first off, to me, I gotta say this: Facebook is not real. First off, people really think Facebook real, and then somebody be like, "What do you mean Facebook ain't real? It is real. I do this." Yes, we know it's real, but it is not real. And what I mean by that is, people can just make up stuff on Facebook. They can make up their lives. They can make like there it is. They can make like that. It's not real. People be taking this stuff to heart. You got people on her faking the deaths and everything, like, "Oh, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this." Please, just for sympathy votes. Is just all type of fake stuff on Facebook. Listen, when I say Facebook is not real to me, like, people nowadays feel like they need Facebooks to feel validated by other people. Who raised these niggas up in this mug? That's what I gotta say. Who raised these niggas? People on Facebook, they look at other people's lives. "Oh, I want this. Oh, look at them. They're doing this. Oh, they getting. Oh, they feeling like this." Who gives a crap? Why are you looking at other people's lives up in this mug? Why do you seek the approval of others for validation? You know what I use Facebook for? To promote whatever I got going on, promote films, my music, everything. A lot of people use Facebook as validation in their lives, looking at other people, copying all what other people are doing. How many likes you got? Oh, they only like my stuff 10 times, or they like my stuff. Who gives a care? Ain't nobody care about that stuff. Hold up with my boy Nate. What's up, Nathan? Boom! Fight salute to my boy Nathan. This look, me and Nathan. I just met Nathan on our film set. We became some good friends. Salute to that brother. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take me to my first heavy metal concert one day. I can't wait to experience. I was telling him, I was like, man, listen, I don't understand heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it sounds like a lot of noise to be like, but Nathan has made me have appreciation. I listened to one of his favorite groups today, so I cannot wait to go to one of these concerts up in this place. That Facebook is only the persona you want people to see, right? That is correct. Nathan talk this. Nathan talk that stuff. Talk that stuff, Nathan. That's one of the realest answers. Period. Fact. He said, got you covered. We're going. He got me covered like chicken that's smothered. But that is a fact. It is only the persona you create. Like, you can create your whole These people wouldn't know. Man, you can go take a Netflix sign off of Google or something, put it in there, make a caption. Hey, I just got signed to Netflix, and people believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not real. So, but let me get back to my answer when I said, so should couples be social media friends? My answer to that is no, if you cannot take it. If you're insecure or anything, no. Like, if a person, yeah, like, oh, who didn't like this person? If they looking at how many likes you got, what female or what male didn't like, hey, why this male liking your post? Why this male say, hey, hun, you're doing great? Why this woman over here doing it? Why she like it? Why she gave you a heart? If you gotta do all that, then no, you should not be Facebook friends, period. If you're insecure, no, you got too much time on your hands. Go do something with your life. Go create a business. Go do this. No, you should not, especially if you're in the entertainment, or especially in the entertainment world. Like, do you not think people are not going to like the significant other you have for the same reason that you like this person? You think a man or a woman is not going to like this same person, the qualities they bring, if they singing, if they some rappers, if they're basketball players, football players, if they do music, if they're a band, if they're actors, actresses, whatever it is. Do you think other people are not going to like their stuff? Do you think other people are not going to compliment them? Do you think fans or supporters or whoever is not going to show them love? If that drives you crazy, then you need to not be social media friends with your mate. Period. Because if you bring this up, all the people, if they bring that up to you, just look at them and be like, who raised you niggas up to this? That is a fact. And like I said, if you putting too much stock into social media, then it is an issue with you. So no. Now, if you're not insecure, then who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and stop looking into Facebook as real. Facebook, I think Facebook originally was meant for families and friends to get together, show pictures and all that type of stuff. But stop, man. I done seen people argue. Bro, I done seen people arguing on Facebook. Oh, I'm gonna do this to the person. Meet me up. Hey, meet me here then. Pull up then. What you want to do? I fight that, just going crazy at each other, fighting, disrespected each other. Like, Facebook, social media, all this has become an evil tool. Just evil. Evil up in this one. So my thing is, like, if you put too much stock in social media, like, I think social media has taken away from the people just enjoying themselves now. Like, cell phones, all this stuff has taken away from people going out. Man, when you walk outside, I promise you, 9 times out of 10, if you go to the airport, anywhere, beach, parks, wherever, what do we see people doing? On their phone. Everywhere you look, faces down. When you go out to the movies, when you go out to eat, like, I feel like enjoy yourself. Get off your phones. Like people are always on their phone. They taking pictures of their food. They taking pictures right. Oh, I'm here right here. Look at my plates and all this. I'll be like, look, man, can we just eat it? Can't we enjoy each other's company? Why you gotta be on the phone? What was the rapper that I can't even remember his name? Where his girlfriend posted where they was at and at the restaurant and he came robbed and got killed. Strangers should not be up all in your personal business. Why do strangers need to know where you're eating at right now? Why they need to know where you're headed at right now? That's why I say social media is crazy ass going on this rat right now. Who raised these niggas? Social media is not real. Stop putting all your stock in social media. Enjoy yourself. If you're going out with your people, cut your phones out. Stop looking at your phones every 2 minutes. I thought I had a comment. It is not real, people. And so, I'm going off on my tangent again. Let me get back to this shit the couples be. So now, if you're not insecure, like I said, of course it is fine. Like, but it's up to each individual. Have you like known that the most successful couples are not social media friends? You know what I'm saying? Look it up. Like you see Denzel Washington, you see LL Cool J's and all that. They're not social media friends with their wives. You know why? Because it doesn't matter to them. That is their business or whatever. After that, guess what they're doing? They're spending time with their wife. They doing this. They doing their family stuff. You don't hear nothing about them. You know what? When people, I feel like when a lot of people are social media friends, especially if you're the jealous type, then arguments, people looking at all your dirty laundry being aired out on social media. Yeah, you was doing this. Well, you doing this. And guess what? When you post your business, guess what? The people, them same people like, yeah, you do that. Guess what they doing? They laughing behind your back. They sharing your posts, laughing at you. And then when you apologize or you and your person get back together, guess what? They looking at y'all like some dummies. Or they looking at you as a dummy. Period. Because you done aired out all your business up here being insecure or whatever. Look at this, man. The most successful relationships they're not even on social media together. I think people just like being nosy. Let me see what they up to. Let me see what they up to. Let me be their friends. Let me see what they up to. Oh, why this person like your posts? Why this person doing it? Why they doing extra hearts? Who raised these niggas once again up in this? When you when you put too much stock in social media, it drives you nuts. So once again, should couples be social media friends? Like I said, if you're insecure, no. If you're not insecure, sure. But it's just crazy to me. I'm sorry just to go back to it. Like I've never been a person who puts all my stock like social media. Like people make posts, and it's people who make posts, and people would just believe. Like a person could be just trolling or catfishing somebody, and people just think it's real. Oh, you're like this. Why are you like that? A person be like, hey man, why are you reading so much stock into my posts? I'm just making up some stuff up in it. Hold on, Nate, my boy Nate, he left something else. Let me read this message. It's a long message, so let me read this right quick. Let me bring it on the screen for you, Nate. Let me bring it on the screen. Nate says, opinion, if you have a friend, family mad at you in real life because you are not interacting with their social media life, how would you deal with that? Okay, let me see. Read this again. If you have a friend or family member mad at you in real life because you are not interacting with their social media life, how would you deal with that? Let me break this to you. This is what I go to. I go straight to that person, right? I'm gonna say, look, let me holler at you right quick. Look them dead in their eyes. And Nathan, you white, so you can't say this word right here, but you can say this. Look them dead in their eyes and be like, Who raised you wiggers? Do you think I give a care about your stuff? Who raised you wiggers up in this boy? That's what you gotta say to him. But now, Nathan, for real though, for real, let me break this down to him. Look, I'd be like, listen, you just gotta talk to them now. You gotta be like, listen, I do not take stock in social media. Like, you cannot get mad at me because I do not interact. Like, I don't take a lot of stock in social media. It's not a real thing to me. So just you got to give them that talk up front and explain it to them so they can understand. Like, listen, I'm not a social media person. I don't feel like I have to interact. I'm not required to interact on your page. It is not my responsibility. I'm not paid to do it and none of this. And then if they can't understand that, that's when you say, who raised you wiggers forget you. Like I've learned to normalize not giving a care about people's feelings because they don't give a care about what you say anyway. It's like if somebody asks you for some money and you tell them no. Why explain? Because they don't give a care about your excuse anyway. You can be like, oh man, no, because I gotta do this for my kids and I gotta do it. They be like, I don't care, I just want the money. So they're not going to give a care about your explanation. So if you sit down with this person, come to them and be like, listen, I don't interact, so don't take it personally. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to make you mad or anything, but I'm just not a person who really comments. Or if you are a person that comments, be like, hey, I only want to comment on stuff that I feel that I want to. It should be a requirement for me to comment on your page or to comment on things that you post or anything. So, and if they don't understand it, it's when you just say, who raised you, then go about your business. Because listen, you should not feel bad anymore because you tried to explain this to them. You was like, hey, well, I did my part. I tried to explain it to you. I tried to come to you, man to man, man to woman, whatever. And you did not accept my answer to why I'm not interacted on your page. So once you do that, then your hands is free. You done did what you had to do. Period. And that's what that's the thing that I've done in life. Period. I do in life now. Like I normalize just the realness to people. If a person asks me for some ask buddy or do anything, if I ain't gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. Like I'm not gonna explain myself a billion times. And I sleep very good. Period. So like me, even like I said, with social media, I use it as a marketing tool for real. Like you seldomly see me post my life. Like, and then people will be like, oh, like, especially in relationship, people be like, oh, you're trying to hide me or something. Or you like, no, like what? I don't give a care about strangers in the world, knowing my personal. I have 5,000 friends. What do I give a care about a stranger knowing what I'm doing with a significant other? Well, with us going on where we go and all this, that if you want to post a vacation stuff, post your vacation stuff, post this. But I personally do not care about 5,000 strangers knowing my personal life, knowing my every move. Hey, look at me. I'm at the gym now. It's 9:00. Hey, look at me right now. I'm eating breakfast and drinking some margaritas. Oh, now look at me right now. I'm sitting here in my house watching a movie. Hey, look at me right now. I'm in the grocery store. I do. Man, get y'all a TV show if that's crazy. I do not care about 5,000 strangers knowing. And that's only on Facebook. Instagram could be more thousands. TikTok could be more. But I do not care about what strangers think about my personal life. I do not take stock in Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. I do not care. And if anybody they could take it up, just feel like they got an issue with, I'm gonna tell them who raised these niggas. It is not real. You know how I know it's not real? Because I read it. Where I read it, it was in the Emancipation of the Proclamation or something. Just play it. I always say it though. But in the Emancipation of the Proclamation, it says Facebook is not real. It's not real. Stop taking it to heart. Stop looking at other people's lives. A lot of people who there's so many fake couples on there pretend like they got the happiest lives and all this type of stuff. Hey, look at her, Greg, putting up this front. and be miserable behind the scenes. Or like, I'm a person, I do not like to fake anything. Like, I never be like, hey, I got the best, like none of this, because when it's not going right and when people can look through your pretending, and then when something go bad, guess what they're going to do? Attack you and all this type of stuff. That's why people can't penetrate the voice. Because I am who I am. I don't give a care. I don't care about none of that image stuff. You look at my face right now, I ain't even got a face trim or nothing. You know why? Because I do not care about the image. You either like me for me or don't like me at all. But guess what? I could care less, period. I don't care about, so I don't care if you like me, if you hate me, none of that type of stuff. None of that matters to me, because guess what? I'm going to be me regardless. So if you rock with me, salute to you. If you don't rock with me, guess what? It's not gonna hurt my feelings. You wasn't rocking with me anyway. If you stop rocking with me because of something I said or because of what somebody else told you about me, guess what? I don't care. Not at all. If you stop talking to me for the reason that somebody else told you to something, then guess what? Then I don't want you in my life anyway, because that means you're easily influenced and you believe anything that somebody tell you. And that's how I've gone on with my life. That's why social media does not affect me. That's why I'm in peace every day, 24/7. I am in total peace. Nobody can disrupt my peace, especially that to those social media. So that's my whole thing, man. Listen, should couples be social media friends? You can if you're not. If you're insecure, I don't think you know it'll mess with your brain. You drive yourself crazy looking at people comments and asking questions. Who is this person? Or if anything you feel is going to affect you, then no. Like, it's okay to have something to yourself. It's okay to be with your partner, but then it's okay to have separate also. You have to be separate. You have to have separate things in life, or you would drive yourself crazy if you don't have anything separate from your mate. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And that's why I said, especially in the entertainment world, if you're insecure in the entertainment world, you definitely should be social media friends, period. Because all you got to do is drive yourself crazy. I get a lot of questions about entertainment. A lot of my base audience, a lot of them, is in the entertainment field, podcast, fashion, and all this type of stuff. So I'm going to do a lot of topics about that also. But today I just had to talk about, should couples be social media friends? Like I said, man, everybody always asking me to answer these questions that be on our podcast. So that is my answer to that question. All right, I done ran on my rant enough. So, but look, man, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are on Facebook and you are not on YouTube right now, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, I think that's all I got to say about the should couples be Facebook friends. If you're insecure, no. If you're not insecure, it's up to the individuals if you can take it. If you're not gonna be that, like I said, obsessive following everybody person. Like, I could care less what be on anybody's Facebook page, family, friend. If I scroll and I happen to see it, then yeah. But other than that, I don't care. I don't care what on your page. I don't care who you're interacting with. It doesn't matter to me. You know why? Because Facebook is not real. TikTok is not real. Instagram is not real. The Terrence say, trying to do like me. Let me tell you something. Yes, I got to get my numbers up like Terry. You know what I'm saying? You know what, Terry? Let me take you off the screen. Bam! Just for them, take you off the screen tomorrow. Who raised this nigga? She get a free take off the screen up in this mug. But I'm definitely trying to get my YouTube subscribers up. So listen, if you are not on my YouTube channel, go to YouTube and type in the @ symbol, number 4 feet off the ground. At 4 feet off the ground. Subscribe to the channel. I think I got almost got 2,000. Almost. Who raised this nigga Terra? Who raised Terra? You get taken off the screen tomorrow. It's inevitable. Yes. So make sure y'all tune into our podcast. So we do our UnCensor The Conversation podcast on Monday nights It's supposed to be at 7:15, but we be logging in around 7:30 and all that. So people be late. Y'all know our black people, but y'all know how to be on black people time. But make sure y'all go on my page. So it's gonna be on my YouTube page. It's always live on the YouTube page and on my Facebook page if you're on Facebook. So these is one of the questions, so we ask a lot of these type of questions. So that's why I'm answering this question on Lacey Unleashed right there, because we talk about a lot of the same stuff. So people always say they want to hear my answer. So that's why we got Lacey Unleashed right now. But yeah, man. So got a lot of stuff coming up. I got Uncensored the Stage Part 2, my comedy film that I've been working on. So I'm trying to knock these remainder skits out so I can go ahead and put that together and do a show. We just did the 48-hour film festival. My boy Nathan, who y'all just saw read his comments, we just met and we hit it off. And I met a lot of dope people on our team. So if you do not know what the 48-hour film festival is, let me just give you a quick rundown. So that's where you got to put your hand in a hat. You got to pull out a genre to make a movie, to make a film, and you only got 48 hours to do it. So we poured out superhero. It was a superhero family, so you can do either or do one of them. So we poured that out. So in 48 hours, we had to write a script, which we had to do Friday. All night. We ain't finished the script till probably 3 a.m. Then you got to send it out to everybody, the actors, the makeup artists, the costume design. So we sent this out at 3 a.m. The actors have to memorize all these lines. Call time is 7 a.m. So they have to remember these lines. A lot of people only got 1 hour, 2 hours sleep. Then we filmed all morning, all night, everything. Then you got to edit it, all that type of stuff, and turn it in by 7:30 tonight, which we did. So we got a great film. It's going to be dope. So yeah, that was my first time doing the 48-hour film festival, but we had the best of the best. So everybody was an expert in their field, as far as the writers, the gaffers, the grip, the directors of photography, the makeup artists, even down to the catering person, So like I said, the grips, gaffers, assistant directors, production assistants, everybody did a great job. The cast, the crew, everybody did their thing up at this 48-hour film festival. But yeah, man, so just check that out. I got a lot of music coming up, music videos. If y'all have not seen my latest video, it's called Pain. Make sure y'all check that out. Check out G Soldier Smile. Like I said, working on a lot of other new music. So man, just stay tuned. Y'all know me, man. I be working on a lot of different things. So, but yeah, man, that was my rant, my bent and everything on Lacey Unleashed. Y'all see, I had to get more amp on here. I'm gonna do a listen to Lacey still, but yeah, these my Lacey's Unleashed. So if y'all got anything, like I said, anything y'all want me to talk about, let me know. Relationship, current events, advice, anything. I done probably been through it all up in this for real. So man, that's it. Y'all better get out of here. Like I said, appreciate everybody who support me. Keep on watching, keep grinding. Y'all already know. Listen, so let me finish this off one more time for the people who didn't hear this or don't understand for this last topic. Should couples be social media friends? So my answer to that was, if you're insecure, no. If you're not insecure, it is up to whatever, your person. If they insecure or not, or if they're a trip about anything or not. Period. All right. That's why I say I'm standing on it. Whoever don't like it, look deep into my eyes. Right? Come a little closer. Let me tell you this. Who raised you niggas up in this bug? That's all I gotta say. Until next time, I will see y'all. It's your boy, G Soldier Bars. I'm out this piece.